Alright, let's dive a little deeper on this subject of money because, money is the hot topic, like, at all times. We want to save money, we want to make money, but do we ever want to give money? Sure, I don't doubt it, that there is plenty of us out there that want to give our money away. We like to give our money away because we know it's a good thing to do, but a lot of us think that can't give it away. What happens if we don't have, enough money to be able to pay for our Netflix subscription? Like, can you pay for your rent, your electricity, your water, and food? Basic needs for you and your family? Great. If you cannot, what happens when you cannot make the rent money? You're stressing out, right? Like you're flipping out. You're stressing out. I can't pay my car payment right now, and they're like, "When are you gonna be able to pay it? When's your asking me? When's your payday?" And I'm thinking, does it make them happy? No, it doesn't make them happy to have to call me and ask me where the payment is, even though I already called them and said, "Hey, can you work with me?" And they can't even work with me. But you cannot take money with you when you die. And when you're born, when your child is born, are they born with $100 in their hand? Are they born with a bank account? No. And when we die, we don't take our bank account with us. Our riches are in heaven, yo. Our riches here on earth are gonna collect dust. They're gonna rot away. They're gonna become dust. It's not gonna matter when we're gone. So why do we hold so much value in money in general? Like I said, saving money, making more money. It just is this cyclical cycle that is not healthy. And if you're blessed and you're affluent and you're well off financially and you have your emergency money, you have backup money, but then you want to go and get a new car when your car that you have is perfectly fine, or you're buying a house that you really don't need 5 bedrooms, but hey, why not? I can afford it. Well, why is it that we don't just live within our means instead of above our means or less than our means, right? And unless you're being generous with the blessings that you've been given by God, then you're not happy. But I tell you that those people who are genuinely happy and have a lot of money and are financially blessed and secured and give their money away to those in need are happy, happy, happy. And those who do not worry about money and are actually doing something that they love to do, or they find the love in what they do because they're doing God's work, are happy, happy, happy. Because as I said in the last video, a lot of times less is more and more is less. It goes along with the same line as the first will be last and the last will be first. It's a parable, right? Sometimes less is more, meaning the less you have, the more happier you are. Sometimes the more you have, the less happier you are. And I really want that to sink deep down inside you. Think about the world and that we live in, the society in which we've been groomed to believe that we need X amount of money to be happy. What happens when that all falls away and you don't have that money? What happens when you are making $85,000 a year? All of a sudden you're having to survive off of $40,000 a year. Are you all of a sudden not going to be happy with your life because you're not making as much money? And if that's the case, you have to reevaluate your life and what brings you joy. Because it's the same for me. I went from making, what was I making? 4,000 a month net pay, 5,000 gross, to making 1,200 a month. I've dropped over half my pay off. I'm behind on my insurance. Over $600 on my car insurance. Can't even pay for it. Drive without car insurance. Now my car that I bought my ex-girlfriend, I don't even have in my possession. It's at a friend's house because it got repossessed by me through my friend. That's $500. Now I'm starting to get behind there. My rent, moved into a new place, about to rent out 2 rooms. My rent's $1,600 due this Friday. That's all the money I got to spend. I'm not going to be left with maybe $150 for gas and food. But I have to have faith in the Lord that where He guides, He will provide. So I could be a sellout to the world and go work some job to make the money, and bring home the cheddar, to bring home the frog skins, the dead presidents, and just sell out and act like I'm happy with what I'm doing when I'm actually miserable, when I don't look forward to going to work. I work more than 2 jobs, but 2 jobs that I get paid doing. And I love what I do because it's exactly what God created me to do. And where He guides, He provides. So I have faith in the Lord that He is going to provide. He already opened up these doors for these people to rent out my room. That's a blessing right there because that will allow me to breathe with my bills. I'll go from paying $1,600 a month for rent to paying $300 a month for rent. Hallelujah. Right? So, you can't take it with you when you're gone. When you're gone, you can't take the money, the bank account when you're gone. You can't take the savings. You can't take the 401k when you're gone. And a lot of the times, the more money you have, the less happier you are, and the less money you have, the more happier you are. Food for thought. Word from the wise. God bless you all. Lord loves you. I love y'all. Have a great and blessed